Well, President-elect Biden is speaking virtually with several bipartisan governors today about federal and state responses to the pandemic. Faith Abube is in Wilmington, Delaware with more. Faith, Biden has emphasized the importance of working with cities and states to fight this pandemic. So how important do you think this first step is toward that effort?
Well, hi, Kira. This is a bipartisan group that the president-elect is speaking to this afternoon. And so the Biden transition team is really hoping that this is a first step in showing them that no matter where they stand on the political spectrum, that President Biden would be willing to listen to them and what challenges they face when it comes to fighting this pandemic. He wants to hear about the challenges they're facing and what resources they need on the ground, and also collaborate with them to fight this pandemic. The president-elect said yesterday that the stall transition could potentially put his administration behind maybe weeks or even months. So cooperating with these governors is really, really critical, especially when it comes to finding a way to distribute this vaccine once it's approved under a Biden administration, or even reinforcing a federal mandate on the ground. Perhaps if there's a mask mandate, these governors will be really critical in making sure that is followed on the ground.
And as we know, Trump has not yet conceded to President-elect Biden. And Biden said yesterday that the Trump administration's delay in sharing information is causing this transition to fall behind. What do you think the status is of the transition? And you know, what's the talk there? Do they feel that this could be dangerous, the fact that Biden isn't getting access to the type of briefings and conversations he should be having about this pandemic?
Well, the General Services Administration, which basically holds the key to the official transition process, is still stonewalling the Biden team. So right now, the president-elect still has no official access to any briefing whatsoever, not on national security, not on the pandemic, or even Operation Warp Speed in general in terms of distributing a vaccine. And we heard the president-elect lamenting about that this afternoon. He's growing increasingly frustrated as we hear more and more Americans are dying from this virus. And so what he's been doing right now is working around it. We've seen him talk to outside experts, people who've recently left the federal government, and we've seen him talk to groups about national security, about COVID-19, about the economy. And talking to these governors this afternoon is just another example of that. And so we've also seen him expand his cabinet, make staff announcement on who will be in his administration. And in the next few weeks, we're expecting more announcements to come. Even around the Thanksgiving holiday, we're expecting him to announce heads of defense, treasury, justice, and maybe State Department as well. So the transition is still moving ahead despite the stonewalling from the Trump administration.
Faith Abube in Wilmington, Delaware. Faith, thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.